What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Trucker States. Back here with another video again. So, I know it's been a while, about a week since I dropped a video. But, I've been doing good, man. Been out here getting these miles. Been getting some good runs, man. I've been getting some excellent runs. Right now, I'm closing in on 5,000 miles in 2 weeks as a solo driver. So what's been giving me the miles or it's been a long 2 weeks since I've been on the road, man. It went by quick though. It went by kind of fast. The first week, man, it seemed like it was kind of long, man. Trying to do those 3,000 miles, man. It seemed like it was that week took the longest to go by. You know, when you be fresh off for home time, you kind of like dragging your foot, getting back on the road. So, I'm out here in Missouri right now, dropping off this load that I picked up in Illinois. When I drop this off, I got another load that I'm going to pick up tomorrow in Missouri, where I'm at right now. I'm heading to Walmart, D.C. To drop the load off that I got now. And then I got another load that I'm going to pick up tomorrow. So, man, I'm about to be stuck behind this Prime and Celadon trucks. So it's been good, man. I got about 20. When I dropped this load off, that will put me at about 2,770 miles for this week. The week before, my gross was at like 3,033 miles. And I have another load that I'm going into next week. That load I pick up tomorrow, delivers on Monday. That's 2,000 miles that I'm picking up from Missouri, and I'm taking it all the way to California. So by next week, that will be a total of 7,000 miles within like a 2.5 week frame. Yeah, about 2.5 weeks. So I'm running off recaps right now. I'm going into my second week off recaps. I haven't taken a 34 since my home time. I've been out just running. So I've been managing my time well. I've been getting good hours to recap for the week. So that's how I'm managing to keep running off my recaps and getting good miles. So I'm about to be going to my second week running off recaps. I'm gonna take a 34 next week because that first week of April is the week that the bonus come out for this quarter, the first quarter of the year. So is this the first quarter? Yeah, it is. It's the first quarter of the year. So the first bonus come out the first week of April. So I'm trying to make sure that I have a fresh clock. I'm trying to gross at least about 2,500 or more miles that week with the bonus pay, because they give you your mileage pay and they also give you your bonus pay. Right now I'm a platinum driver, so my bonus is gonna be looking nice. I'm looking forward to at least grossing at least about 2,500. That's decent. Hey, that's good money or whatever. So that's gonna be a good bonus or whatever. Might buy me something special. Probably buy me a TV to put on my truck, and then I'm gonna give me a game system. Right after I take my physical, I'll probably go home and buy me a game system. I'm gonna buy me a game system most likely when I go home or whatever. Since I have a little bit more time to use it when I have downtime, like when I'm sitting at the ship or if I decide to take a 34, stuff like that, or if I'm taking like a 10-hour break, play the game for about an hour or two, and give me some sleep. Still been doing my exercise. Still been monitoring my blood pressure and stuff like that. So been eating more healthy things, a lot more healthier foods, especially my vegetables. And I've been doing like a lot of research on natural foods that pretty much can cure a lot of the diseases that's killing us out here. You know, some of the food that we eat can prevent certain cancers and, you know, immune disease and stuff like that. So, if I'm saying that right, but yeah, I've just been eating more healthier or whatever. So, I got some videos I'm gonna drop. I'm actually gonna film this vlog going to Cali, so that's gonna be a vlog that I'm gonna get ready to do. I'm gonna start doing more vlogs than anything. I still try to do videos where I'm giving out tips and stuff like that. It's not gonna be a lot of those because I think I've probably said enough already as it is. So probably just start doing more vlog videos, give you guys something to watch. I'm still going to be working on a Truckers Health is Wealth channel as well. So I'm going to put the link in the description in this video to that channel. My first week out here, man, I almost had a bad accident. I had a load that I was picking up that was preloaded. When I picked it up, the doors were sealed shut, like sealed. They had a seal on there, so I couldn't even look inside the trailer to see how it was loaded or see was the pallets close to the door. So when I picked the load up or whatever, I just ran it up to where it needed to be delivered. And you know, me having a little bit more experience to deal with this situation and know how to actually handle it the correct way. When I opened up my trailer door, I was under the door, but I didn't swing the door like completely open. Now, this is a quick tip for the rookies out there. If you have a trailer that was preloaded when you picked it up, you couldn't look in the inside of it. The doors were sealed shut and stuff like that. Or even if you picked up a trailer that was loaded at a shipper and it wasn't preloaded, it was a live load. And let's say the pallets is already at the door, it's close to the door. When you open the doors up the bag into a dock. This is two different scenarios. Both scenarios, this tip could be helpful, I'm gonna say. If you're dealing with a preloaded trailer and you're not sure how it's loaded in the inside, or if you have a load where the pallet is close to the door, when you open your doors up, do not open your doors up all the way fast. Do not open them up too fast. This is what I did when I opened up my doors. When I opened up my doors, when I had opened up my doors, the pallet was leaning on the door when I opened it up. Now, by me experienced this type of situation before, because this happened to me before, dealing with a preloaded trailer, and they don't put any load locks on the end of the to block the pallets off from shifting and stuff like that. I had a pallet fall on the door, and I had to keep the door closed and bag it to a dock. I had to open up one of the opposite doors where the pallets wasn't leaning on, and they had to go from the inside or whatever, however they did it. But if I would have opened the door up too fast, not paying attention, the pallet was stacked to the limit, like real tall, and it was heavy. That pallet could have fell right on top of me, right out of the trailer, because it was leaning on the door. But by me being experienced and dealing with a situation that I know I could have prevented from happening, by being cautious, when I pulled the door open or whatever, I just peeped inside and pulled the door slowly. I pulled it open slowly, and it was nighttime at that. It was dark, so I could barely see in the trailer like that. So when I was pulling it open slowly, I was looking up, and I saw that the pallet was leaning against the door, and I was the only thing that was holding that pallet from leaning against the door. Now, I prevented a whole pallet from falling on me, and I could have been injured badly. I don't know how bad, but a whole pallet, imagine a whole pallet falling on you. Just, yeah, frozen food at that. So it's even more heavier. They got some workers to come out and help me get the pallet off the door. I had to let the pallet fall out of the door. It didn't damage any product or anything like that. I wasn't to blame for it, because for once it was preloaded. And if it wasn't preloaded and I got to look inside the door, I would have put a load lock on that back of my trailer. So we had to let the pallets fall out. It fell out. They had to take it out of the saran wrap. They keep it tight. We had to take it out of that and restack the boxes back in the truck so I can bag it in the door. And that ended up delaying me, and I ended up sitting at that shipper for about, 8 hours. So I ended up getting some sleep, or when I was sleeping at the shipper, of course. Now the next day after that, a couple of days later after that, I was driving. I had a load going from Idaho to Denver, Colorado. Now I was driving or whatever, and I see a Swift truck on the side of me. And you know, I love people look over to the side of me or whatever. I see two passengers. I see a passenger sitting in the passenger seat with his leg up on the dash, which means his leg was in the mirror, blocking the driver from being able to see out of his mirror. Now I know that his vision was obstructed by the passenger that was sitting in the driver in the passenger seat, because the mirrors are so close, are low, and by the way the Freightliners are made, I know that his leg was obstructing the driver vision, and he's just been an idiot with his leg up on the dash, blocking the guy's mirror. Now, he must have been a student or something. Their truck, it was an owner-operator or whatever. So I'm gonna assume that the driver was a student, and that guy who had his foot up must have been a mentor. He was on his phone, not paying attention to the student. Had his feet up on the dash, which I know his leg was blocking the mirror of from the driver from seeing on the right side. I was in the right lane. The driver was in the left lane. You know, I'm doing my max 65. It's an owner-operated truck, so they're going about 68. Now, the Swift driver or whatever decided he wants to jump into the right lane because he was trying to pass me up. The only problem with this is when the guy switched lanes, he had no space. His trailer, the tail of his trailer was side by side with the nose of my truck. And he swung over so fast, I had to slam on my brakes to prevent his trailer from hitting the nose of my truck. If I wasn't paying attention, like he wasn't paying attention, because I'm always focused when I'm driving out here, no matter what. So if I wasn't paying attention, I would have had an accident with that driver. That driver would have hit me, and he probably would have kept going, not even knowing that his trailer just sideswiped another truck. That would have happened. Like, we was that close, because I seen when he put his signal on to switch lanes. I'm like, okay, I hope that he has common sense and uses mirrors and switch lanes the right way and don't jump in front of me so close. You know, when you switching lanes, man, you gotta count for the length of your trailer. You're not in a car where, you know, you have just your car or whatever. When you switching lanes, you can jump in front of somebody, and the trailer, you don't have anything behind you to take up space. So be mindful that when you switching lanes, man, make sure you have some space when you jumping in front of another truck, man. You don't want to end your own life or end someone else's life, or you don't want to end your career, because accidents is a career ender in this industry. So protect your CDLs, protect your life. We all trying to go home to our family at the end of the day, or at the end of the month, or the end of the week. However, if you're local, regional, or OTR, man, we all trying to make it home to our family. So I'm gonna leave and end this video on a light note. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. It's your boy Truckin' States, man. I'm out. Peace.
I've been hustling hard for a while now, getting money for a while now. These niggas hating for a while now. These hoes on me for a while now. Blowing it down for a while now. Hustling hard for a while now, getting money for a while now. These niggas hating, I'ma blow them down. Bitch, I make a check, I'ma break the bank. Bitch, I make a check, I'ma break the bank.